So today we're going to be doing a push day, full push day. We're going to start with overhead press. We're going to go into bench, skull crushers, superset with incline push-ups, and then we're going to go lateral raises at the end. So that's 3 pushing exercises, 2 compound lifts, and 2 isolation lifts. Like I said, I don't like to get too complicated on things, but yeah, here we go. So when I'm overhead pressing, I want it to obviously the barbell's in front of me, but I don't want it too out here. When I'm pressing out here, you still want it in front of you. So when you're pressing, you want your elbows to be a little bit forward, because the difference between this and this is getting injured. So you want to stay right in front of you. Just some things to keep in mind, because the shoulder joint has so much range of motion. You really want, like, 1, warm up, and 2, press safely, and definitely overhead press safely. Because if you think about the hip has only a certain amount of range, because the top part of it is covered by the capsule, but the shoulder can go all the way around this way, 180 degrees. The hip can only go 90 degrees or so much. So keep warming up. So I try not to get too heavy. Try not to go too heavy just in my leg day video, because I'm not trying to break any records right now, or I don't have like a strength goal. Like, I could already bench up to 300 pounds, so I don't want to get anything above that really. Right now I'm putting on a lot of size, so I'm just going to be doing a lot of reps to get that stimulus in the muscle. So I don't necessarily have to go super heavy all the time. So when I'm going light, I want to go 10 to 12 reps or 8 to 12 reps. 4 to 6 is the strength. So high reps is just as good as going low reps with a lot of weight for building muscle. But if you want to build strength, you have to go heavy because you have to increase those numbers on the bar. But if you're just trying to be in shape and build overall muscles, like muscle mass, you don't have to go super heavy. It's not detrimental to go heavy all the time. So don't be intimidated by going, oh, if I can't go heavy, I might as well not lift. Lifting weights, even body weight, is more than enough for your muscles. As long as you're providing the stress on the muscle group, it doesn't matter how much weight you're doing. So for the shoulder exercise, for overhead press, usually mainly using the front part of your shoulder and your lateral side. So it's going to be a lot of pressure on the front. So be careful on your heavier sets not to rock back and forth. You want to just keep it right in front of you the whole time. So that was like my heavier set for shoulder press. Now we're going to go into bench press. So with bench press, just like shoulder press, it's a compound movement. You want to be strict with technique. When I'm pressing the bar, you want it to come down to your nipple area, so like your low chest. You don't want it up here. To see that shoulder, you're like winging that. You don't want a 90-degree angle. You want like a 45. So if you're looking down this way, the barbell is like your lower chest, boom. So your elbows are at a 45-degree angle. Some people go too wide and they end up benching like this, where their elbows are flared out. That puts a lot of risk of injury for your shoulders. You want it to be right here, boom, at a 45-degree. So this is about where this, I know this is 185 pounds. I usually, stick to right around 200 pounds. So 185, 200, or 225 on any given lift. Because I'm doing so many reps, 200 pounds is enough weight, or even 185 pounds to do 10 reps of, for me. Because I weigh around 225. So doing around how much I weigh is enough for me. Obviously, stronger people are going to move 225 real easily. But like I said, I'm just trying to build muscle mass right now. I don't have any like strength goals, strength wise. So this is more than enough, because this is causing enough stress on my chest to build that muscle. Yeah, so 185 to 225 is how heavy I'll go on squats, deadlifts. I don't really need to hit the 300s or 400s anymore, for right now at least. So I hurt my shoulder 2014, 2015. I had to get shoulder surgery. So I'm definitely more careful nowadays on how I bench and how often I bench, just because I know what it feels like to not be able to use one body part for so long. Um, but that doesn't mean you could like push the weight. So as I'm getting deeper into these sets, my last couple sets are probably that last set was 8 reps. Started at 10. It's okay. It's okay to go down to 8. So I'm done with the bench press. So we did shoulder press, overhead shoulder press, bench press. So work the shoulder, work the chest. Now we're gonna work the tricep because all these muscles help push, right? So this shoulder stabilizes, the chest pushes, and now the tricep helps you with that extension. So now we're gonna do, so this movement right here is bench because it's compound, elbow, shoulder. Going now, we're gonna isolate the tricep by just moving around the elbows. So remove the barbell, boom, like this. It's called skull crushes. So it's gonna hit the forehead and then extend this way. Hello.
What are you doing?
I'm showing them how to do
Oh,
exercise.
you're doing something virtual?
Yeah, no, I'm doing a video.
Oh, you're doing a video?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah. It's like free training for people.
there you go.
Yeah.
All right, how's it coming along anyway?
It's good. Got clients and shooting these videos once a week.
Really?
So
Are you selling the videos or what?
if I get enough people to watch them online, they'll start sending me money for it.
Or you're doing it online type thing?
Yeah. So if I get enough views,
I guess that's the way to do it, I suppose, as opposed to a DVD type
yeah, the whole DVD thing's getting phased out. It's just how it goes. But you could still, right? If I get enough views, they sell advertisements on the internet, so you get a cut of that. I just got to keep going. And really, it's more about like I could just give free training to people. They could just go online. That's how I started working out. Is I would go on YouTube and look up workouts to help me improve. And then so now that I went to school and I have the ability to be that person for somebody else.
thing. Are you certified?
Yeah,
Okay.
I did 4 years kinesiology
Okay,
in San Luis Obispo.
cool.
Yeah,
All right, a good idea.
yes, sir.
Take care.
You too. I'm gonna be supersetting these skull crushers with some incline push-ups just to give the upper chest some action. 10 reps, a superset. So when you do 2 exercises back to back. So I'm be hitting those on top of the skull crushers. So just to reiterate some stuff, the tricep helps with the extension. I know that when you think chest, right? When you think pressing stuff, it's mainly chest, right? Barbell, bench, and everything. But you cannot skip the accessories. Same thing with back. So when you pull back, you use your lats, but also your biceps come into play. So when you're pressing, when you're benching, at the extension of the lift, your tricep starts to take over. So you have to train those triceps. You have to train those triceps if you want your chest to develop. It's going to help you push more weight, push more reps. And also it has like a fuller look. People think if you want big arms, you got to go biceps, biceps, or shoulders even, but really your arm is like 60 to 70% tricep all the way back here, right? So you can't neglect triceps. They're super important. So now we're down to our last isolation exercise. We're going to go lateral raises, right? Lateral raises, just laterally, so 45-degree. You don't want to go out too far this way, and they're not front raises. They're kind of 45-degree angle. And then I'm going to cover the whole shoulder with these lateral exercises or these shoulder raises. So we're going to go lateral for the front, and then we're going to go T's, right? Because it looks like a T. For the rear delt back here, and we're going to go Y's, boom, to cover the rear delt again. Because when we overhead press, we're taking care of the front already. So like I said, when we shoulder press, and like I said with the accessories, you want to cover the rear delt too. You don't want to just, when you overhead press, you're using mainly the front and the lateral. Today's like a shoulder day, so I still want to get the rear part. Boom. And then with the Y's too, covers the top and the back part. With these isolation exercises, when I was doing the skull crushers, I was just using the barbell. And with these lateral raises, I'm just using 10-pound dumbbells. And as you can see, I'm still struggling, with the 10 pounds. So you only need to go heavy when you're doing compound lifts, right? So compound lifts, multiple joints, bench press, deadlifts, right? Hips, knees, using multiple muscle groups, those compound lifts. That's when you go super heavy. That's when you want to load the muscle up. But when you're doing isolation stuff, let's go shoulders or curls or leg curls, you only need so much weight. These 10 pounds are killing me right now. So you don't have to load up the isolation because you're only isolating one small muscle group. So just do enough to put stress on the body, but you don't have to break any records going super heavy. Or if you see people going super heavy, they had to work up to that. So that was my last set, and that was a full push day. Overhead press, bench, skull crushes, push-ups, a lot of raises.